Governor Romney, welcome back to the show.
Thanks, Larry. Good to be with you.
All right, thank you very much. Now, in your exploratory announcement yesterday, and we're very grateful you came on today, incidentally, you were very critical of Team Obama on jobs and the economy, and in particular, you said they have no private sector experience. Nobody there has worked in a business. Okay, you were a CEO. You've run a whole bunch of ventures in your time. Let me ask you this. If they're getting it wrong and you were in there, whose head should roll? Right now, who would you fire? Is it Bernanke for inflating gasoline prices? Is it Tim Geithner for no business tax cut? Is it Lisa Jackson, the head of the EPA, who's stopping the production of oil and gas? Whose head would roll if Mitt Romney were running the White House now?
President Barack Obama's head would roll. It starts at the top. It starts at the top. He's chosen people around him who he's comfortable with. He's got a new Daley, and I'm sure Mr. Daley is providing some perspective from the private sector, but overwhelmingly his people come from academics and from politics. He doesn't have the confidence in the private sector people that you need to give him the help on the economy that he needs. Look, when it comes to the economy, the president has been incompetent. He just hasn't done what is necessary to get Americans back to work. You've got roughly 20 million Americans who stop looking for jobs or can't find work, and that's inexcusable in a nation that's as productive and innovative as this nation.
All right. Very good response, okay, very clever, and I can't say I didn't see that coming. But I want to go down. What kind of job is Ben Bernanke doing right now? The guy's depreciating the dollar. We're seeing this huge inflation, energy prices, including gasoline prices at the pump. What do you think of Ben Bernanke?
Well, you know, I think Ben Bernanke is a student of monetary policy. He's doing as good a job as he thinks he can do in the Federal Reserve. But look, I'm not going to spend my time going after Ben Bernanke. I'm not going to take my effort and focus on the Federal Reserve. I'm going to focus my effort on the administration.
Yeah, but the falling dollar is absolutely crucial to many of the things that ail us. You know, the consumer price index is jumping. People are furious at the rise in gasoline.
No question.
It's not all Bernanke, but a lot of it's Bernanke.
You're seeing an enormous squeeze for people in the middle class of America. You're seeing higher and higher commodity prices, from gasoline to food to commodities of all kinds. At the same time, they're seeing no increase in their wages. And the reason they're not seeing an increase in their wages is because America is not as competitive as we need to be globally. And that's the responsibility of the president, to put America back to work, to make this the most attractive place in the world for enterprise to grow and to thrive and to invest. Sure, I'm not wild about seeing the dollar getting weaker and weaker. A weak dollar is not the answer to growing America's economy.
What about this gal running the EPA, Lisa Jackson? Now, we need to drill, don't we? Oil prices fell a little bit today, but the fact is they're over $100. Gasoline prices, we found a couple gas pumps last night, $5 a gallon. Is the EPA part of the problem here?
Well, the administration's policy is to look for some answer to provide energy for America other than the answers that we have right before us. Unfortunately, or fortunately as the case may be, carbon is the source of energy that drives our automobiles and a lot of our energy needs. And we simply, even though I love solar and love wind like most people do, I like the renewable resources, they alone are not going to get America energy independent. We spend almost $500 billion a year buying energy from other people. That's money that should be invested in our own economy. So yeah, should we drill? Sure. Should we also be using our natural gas resources? We just had this extraordinary gift given to us by finding technology frees up about 100 years of natural gas. Let's use the resources we have and use those resources at a time when we're developing some sustainable sources of energy that can help us further down the road.